The Supreme Court has ruled on it. We don't even need the Supreme Court. We all know what the Second Amendment means. You know what it means. It doesn't mean unloaded guns. It doesn't mean pistols.
Obviously, you guys can open carry, but you cannot have any ammunition in your rifles.
Let me ask you something. Does the Second Amendment protect the right to carry an unloaded gun? He said grew up.
What did he say?
He said grow up.
Let's do the courthouse then, and then the center.
Okay, sounds good. So courthouse should be
1 block that way.
that way.
Hello, gentlemen.
How's it going?
Mr. Sean, all right?
You got it, yeah.
So, how's it going? Hey,
You are
Officer Buffer.
Buffalo. Okay.
So we're here to make sure that you guys, obviously you guys can open carry, but you cannot have any ammunition in your rifles. Okay. Okay, you guys have understand rifles? You were explained this by Sergeant Mullins this morning on the phone. We have ammunition rifles.
Let me ask you something. Does the Second Amendment protect the right to carry an unloaded gun?
Did our sergeant instruct you this morning on the protocol for today?
Does the Second Amendment trump what your sergeant says?
Okay, so here's, he explained to you right today.
The Supreme Court has ruled, yet the question lingers: does the Second Amendment protect carrying an unloaded rifle outside? A Corthasia group of men stood openly with rifles stripped of ammunition as officers reminded them of the law. Most complied, but one did not calm. Instead, I quoted the Constitution, referenced Supreme Court rulings, and challenged every claim. Tension filled the air, quiet but electric, a standoff of principle versus procedure. Every word carried weight, every pause mattered in that moment. The Laurite sand, personal conviction, collided, leaving viewers to wonder who is right and what does it truly mean to stand your ground.
What he's asking of you. Right, you have the right to bear arms, right? Your handgun, whatnot.
The right to bear arms
Correct.
unloaded? Are you kidding? 232 years of this. No more. Okay, no.
Do you have ID on you?
Not today.
Do you have ID on you?
Not today.
You don't have ID on you.
I'm saying leave us alone, please.
Do you have ID on you?
Look, our rights are not negotiable. You took an oath, and we expect you to uphold it.
Thank you.
Really, do you like down the street on a peaceful day like this?
You know, we as long as they're unloaded.
With your handguns, they are allowed to be loaded, but with
Do you think the Second
Questions hung in the air like a storm about to break. Officers pressed asking about ammunition protocols and IDs, while one man calmly challenged every assertion. Does the Second Amendment protect the right to carry an unloaded gun? Does it override a sergeant's instructions? Words collided with history. 232 years of precedent. Oaths sworn and personal conviction rights were declared non-negotiable. Tensions simmered on a peaceful street. Rifles unloaded, but resolve fully loaded. The law interpretation and principle clashed in quiet intensity. Each exchange tested knowledge, efficiency, and courage, leaving a clear lesson. Understanding your rights is one thing, standing by them is another.
Amendment applies to pistols only?
with long guns in the state of Tennessee, they are not allowed.
Do you think the Second Amendment applies to pistols only?
Guns in the state of Tennessee.
Are you familiar with Bruin? Bruin versus
Unless you are hunting, you cannot have
Okay.
a loaded rifle.
the Bruin Supreme Court decision.
Okay, I'm letting you know Tennessee law.
Okay, the Supreme Court trumps that. The Second Amendment trumps that. Okay. 232 years of Second Amendment.
Actually, a friend.
I'm just going to get out of people's way here.
Obviously, we're not going to why we're here.
I understand.
They're going to call, right?
Yeah, yeah. This isn't my first time here.
I'm letting you know what Tennessee law. We're not allowed to have a long gun that is.
The tension was palpable as history and law collided on a quiet street. Officers reminded them of Tennessee regulations. Long guns could not be loaded except for hunting, but one man calmly countered, invoking 232 years of precedent, Supreme Court rulings, and the Second Amendment itself. Hands could be loaded, rifles could be carried lawfully. It constrained by state law he called repugnant to the Constitution. He cited Heller, McDonald, Bruin, 3 landmark rulings, and argued the Constitution trumps all. Pistols were Rare long guns, common and rights clear each word, carried the weight of history, each pause a challenge. This was more than a standoff over rifle sit, was a clash of interpretation, conviction, and the enduring meaning of freedom.
Unless it's for the purpose of hunting or something of that matter. Handguns, perfectly fine to be loaded, carrying on your person. Long guns, you can't have it.
Okay. So
Tennessee law states you can't have it loaded.
But it's lawful to carry.
Lawful to carry, lawful to have it, you just cannot have it loaded. All
right, so
we're Tennessee law officers.
the Second Amendment, which you swore an oath to protect and uphold, trumps Tennessee law. A law that is repugnant to the Constitution is null and void. The Supreme Court has ruled on it in Heller, McDonald, and now Bruin. That's 3 Supreme Court decisions. We don't even need the Supreme Court. We all know what the Second Amendment means. You know what it
The purpose of the Second Amendment came alive in the quiet tension of the day to protect freedom when the government oversteps. Officers explained the law, insisting rifles couldn't be loaded, yet acknowledged the right to carry long guns peacefully. The men stood calmly, reminding everyone of historic sacrifice and the enduring meaning of liberty. Freedom, they said, can be uncomfortable, even frightening, but that's part of the responsibility. No one was detained, no one was threatened. It was a simple tense education principle, tested rights, exercised respect, maintained on that street rifles, unloaded convictions, fully charged. The lesson was clear: understanding your rights is only the first step. Standing by them takes courage.
means. It doesn't mean unloaded guns. It doesn't mean pistols. Not many people had pistols back then. They were very expensive. Everybody had long guns. The purpose of the Second Amendment is to be able to fight for your freedom in case the government goes bad. Right. You guys of the government don't go bad. Okay?
I'm not here to talk about the limitations of the Second Amendment or the dichotomy of that.
Yeah.
What happened back then versus what we have now versus what they meant
didn't
then
change.
versus
Second
what
Amendment.
they meant now, and I understand part of the
Second Amendment didn't change.
However,
People died. Hey, this is Memorial Day. People died for these rights.
I understand, but you're scaring people because you already have it. And
They just got to get used to it. Freedom is scary. They got to deal with it.
It's fine for you to have long guns. We're saying it's fine for you guys to be out here with your long guns. They cannot be loaded though.
Okay.
Nobody was saying that it was. Nobody was having any fear of that. We're out here just educating people. We're not posing.
Let me ask you this: are we being detained right now?
We're speaking with you.
Are we being detained?
As of right now,
Am I detained?
The only way
Okay. Hey guys,
is to violate.
Hey guys, we're not being detained, so let's just go.
Stand still.
You guys want to go? Let's go to the courthouse. We'll go to the courthouse. You guys are welcome to join us.
I'm also Williamson County volunteer firefighter.
It's all good. No, I appreciate what you said. Seriously.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you.